Hi everybody, my name is Daniel Licon, and this is my final project for the English for Architecture and Urban Planning 3 course, and I'll be talking about what makes Venezuelan architecture unique, focusing above all on certain aspects like color, lights, texture, acoustics, rhythm, vertical and horizontal circulation, and space and scale. I'll mention some representative buildings of Caracas City, but I'll emphasize in the Ciudad Universitaria de Caracas. I hope that you like it. In Venezuela, there are many architectonic masterpieces of many talented Venezuelan architects of various styles and functions. Between all the brilliant works that we can find in Caracas, there is a World Heritage Site, and this is the Ciudad Universitaria de Caracas, designed by the architect Carlos Raúl Villanueva and built between 1940 and 1960. The campus has many entrances, but the main one is located to the north. You can go in through the Francisco Fajardo Highway or make a frontal approach using the Casanova Avenue. This entrance is marked with a concrete arc to delimitate and differentiate the outside from the inside. Horizontal circulation is the most common type of circulation found in this university. Many sidewalks are located through the entire complex for the comfort of the pedestrians. Many of them are defined by the roofs, covering the space, giving the sense that you are inside a building when you are not. There are other sidewalks that are defined only by the vegetation. These sidewalks guide you to all the buildings, and not only that, they lead you to see many of the art pieces made by national and international artists, which you can find in this place. But the sidewalks are not the only elements designed to guide the people through the space. In Plaza del Rectorado, the buildings located to both sides of the square delimitate the space, and the perspective made by the two of them guides you to the entrance of the Edificio del Rectorado and to the famous Plaza Cubierta. In Plaza Cubierta, we can find countless interesting things. One of them is the roof, which shape leads people's way. There are parts where the roof is not continuous, but this staccato helps to stand out certain elements, like a sculptor's oil full-color murals. And it's not only the shape of the roof that is amazing, but the effects that produces with the help of the light too. The shadows that it projects leads the people's way, and the openings in it produce an accent natural lighting that adds interest to the works of art located through the entire place. In Plaza Cubierta, we find two of the most important buildings of the university, the Aula Magna and the Biblioteca Central. Aula Magna is considered one of the 5 auditoriums with better acoustics throughout the world. This was achieved by these big objects suspended on the roof, named nubes acústicas, and almost every element in the place. The shape of the auditorium, the material of the seats, the wooden objects located upon the stage, and even the lobby that catches all the exterior sound, preventing it to enter the place. The speech clarity in the auditorium is superb, allowing everyone on the seats to hear whatever happens on the stage and mitigating the noise of the public. In the Biblioteca Central, almost the first, most important and most stunning object that you will find in the building is placed before your eyes. It is a huge stained glass window with beautiful colors like red, yellow, and above them all, blue, which with the help of lighting transmits a mystical feeling, like if you are entering a place where you can be sure that you will find knowledge and wisdom. This library has many floors, and you can have access to them using the stairs or the elevator. The spiral staircase found on the ground floor is interesting. In the middle of the stairs is located a sculpture as a focal point, giving the impression that the stair was made to surround it, so you can watch the sculpture from every angle. In the university there are many other buildings, all of them with its particularities that make them unique, but with certain characteristics that help you to establish a relationship between them. A rhythm marked by the repetition of shades, windows by spacing or alternating colors on the facades or halls of the buildings. Openings on the walls and roofs of the buildings to take advantage of the sunlight and natural ventilation. The texture of the walls is almost the same in every building. Rough concrete, which gives the sensation that these buildings are strong and resistant. This texture makes them look imposing. There are not painted walls in the whole place. The color is used in the mosaics that cover the facades of the buildings or in the artworks. As we could see, there are many reasons to see why the Ciudad Universitaria de Caracas is considered a World Heritage Site, but this is only one of the architectonic jewels that we can find in Caracas. There are many others. The Teatro Teresa Carreño, for example, is one of the most important cultural complexes of Latin America. Between the characteristics that make it attractive are the theater's rough concrete texture that makes it solid and strong, the rhythm achieved by the strange but beautiful shape of the building and the decorative elements that are inside of it, the perfect swelling in its interior spaces, and its excellent acoustics. Other example is Parque Central, where the verticality of its buildings defines the circulation in the complex. The mirrored facades emphasize the sensation of climbing up to the sky when you see the skyscrapers. These were the highest towers of Latin America until 2003. In conclusion, Venezuelan architecture was always trying to surpass the boundaries and was looking to innovate, experimenting with new things that in the end were appreciated throughout the world. As the time passed, the quantity of architectonic masterpieces in Venezuela diminished, though there are still Venezuelan architects that create great artworks. It's our duty as future architects to keep improving our national architecture, and this project brings us a bit closer to that objective. Now, having cleared all these important concepts for the architecture understanding, it's easier to analyze an architectonic work and to design a building that will fulfill everyone's expectations and necessities.